Okay, just we're about to start, but let me just show you the opening session, and then we're gonna get a few more opponents, and then the candidate. But I wanna start. So we are Japanglish. You wanna talk? Or no? Okay, you can talk.
This is a YouTube comment. All right. Welcome to English only. Uh, English only. Yeah. Writing talk event. Thank you. And so we have all here in person and online via YouTube live streaming. Yes. And so this is our X hashtag. So if possible, uh, please have you post about this event on X. All right, move to the next page, please. Okay.
I'm Naru. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm a freelance engineer. I kind of do indie hacker. Do you know indie hacker? Indie hacker is that kind of slang of 個人開発者 because indie things and then hacker. And then, but with a team. So I make a team to develop the one application, web application, because I specialize for a web application, especially Rails and then Next. And they're currently making the uh, coaching DX application. That's my overview. Thank you.
And next, hello everyone. My name is Tam Tam. I'm today's host of Japanglish Tech Talk, as well as Naru. I'm currently working at Raxel Inc. It's famous for kind of printing company. And currently, I've been married to a Chinese Indonesian for 2 years. And so sometimes I publish article about the Python. All right. Uh, Actually, as you may know, this is the third time this event has been held. The first one was held at Raxu, and the second one was at eDash. Yeah, you know, we're excited and fully committed to making this event so big success. All right. By the way, this is a picture uh, of Naru-san. So where is the previous event was held? Yeah, uh, this materials about the career strategy for working in San Francisco. And so we can't hold this event without the support of a sponsor, Ichizoku-san and Timee-san. So let's give them a big applause to the sponsors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, the Ichizoku CEO is not here today, but always he was in the picture as well. And then until the last time he was here, and Ichizoku. Okay, let me introduce by for him. Ichizoku is a company current in Tokyo and running by American guy, which especially supporting Sentry and also Arise. Arise is a AI uh, monitoring application, and also Sentry. Do you know Sentry? Oh, okay, nice. So Sentry is a application monitoring service, and then which we're about to do the quiz game of Sentry. The winner take some of the prize, and then that's how Ichizoku is trying to support all the development community, and that's why always like sponsoring your language events. And also, thank you for the Timee-san.
Yeah, Timee-san has our LT session so
Yeah,
for presenting, So
yeah. No, now or now?
yeah, for now, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, good evening, perspective of Japanglish Tech Talk. Today I will be presenting sponsor writing talk with Australian in Japanese and where I speak English. And no, it's not because I was ready to translate these slides, but hope helps you understand what I'm talking about.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Since I only have like almost 5 minutes, I will quickly introduce our company and talk about the banking proposition service that we offer, like right now. And the goal for today is simple. I hope you all will think, okay, time is pretty cool, and so I'm hoping to achieve that goal as well. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the company. Timing is like a part-time job service that matches when you want to work and with when we need you to work. We're promoting a new way of working where you can start work immediately without interviews and resumes. So I think that's pretty new. And we have, luckily, we have grown to become the number one service in the industry. And at the first time you look at this service, it may seem pretty simple matching service, but behind the scenes, we have systemized the mechanism of the comply with necessary legal requirements for the spot work. So it's actually the part-time job that directly have contract with the company. So there is such as electric delivery of employment conditions notices, payroll calculation, and withholding tax. So oh, we're doing all that within this one service. So actually, company is easy to hire people with through our service. So that's the good point about it. And since we went to public, we've been receiving more attention and comments to our company. But I truly believe this our service has significant social value. It acts as like a safety net for the society. Um, so like within like COVID-19, after COVID-19, people have some people have had time of actually working, but um so people but still can make their way back to the society with us through our service because they can control when they work and how long they work through our service. So I think that's the good point about it, and the also it's the quite good thing is it we also support like people who wants to be like a comedian or actor or whatever, but people who wants to actually have more preference to what they do. But well, it's people who have had time actually to be being a comedian or like actor, and that's only for your job. And but within us with through our service, those people actually have the flexible work and flexible getting paid as well, so they can actually keep chasing their dream. So I think that's a wonderful thing as well. And that's how time is contributing to the society. And we're also eager to contribute to the engineering community as well. And time is actively providing the venue for events aimed to that technology communities. So that's the condition. And the environment surrounding the venue has changed significantly before and after COVID-19, and companies that own venue have moved to small office like that, and then among the other changes. And the number of companies providing venue has greatly decreased. It's understandable as providing venues doesn't directly contribute to their revenue. And however, everyone appreciates having the place to run, right? And so someone has to do it. So that's what we think about it. And let's get to know each other. If you're among today attendees who wants to host a study session, so maybe if you want to host any kind of event here, please say hello to me. Yeah. Okay, thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Yeah. First, I'm very surprised that he could speak very good English, and then I first time that I did ask him to do the sponsor of the displays, and then he was like kindly say yes to speak English as well. Because let me ask again that you went to the university which is in the English environment, was it? Oh yeah, the Akita International University. I see. If you know or if you're interested, maybe you can ask him later if it's okay. Thank you. Okay, next, right there.
Okay. Here is today's schedule. As you know, we have a fantastic lineup of speakers who will be presenting on various engineering topic. And so each topic will be 10 minutes, followed by short Q&A session. And for speakers, remember that if you find it difficult to speak in English, don't hesitate to speak in Japanese. And additionally, we have our YouTube channel named Japanglish Tech, which has a lot of our archive of the previous event. So please subscribe to our channel. All right.
Let me just confirm that if anyone not following this English speed, 今、英語が分かってない方いらっしゃいますか？Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's okay to be here because we say Japanglish. We use Japanese English. So you can speak slowly and you can ask again and again for your studying or like commitment for the English. So don't hesitate.
Yeah. So here is where we learn English, you know? So don't hesitate to ask and speak again and again.
Next. So that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
So now let's kick it off.
All right. Let's get on. All right. The first speaker will be yes, Sean. Sorry, how to pronounce? Xiaodun. Xiaodun. Do I speak? Do I say nice? Okay. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
So next speaker is Xiaodun, and about to speak about JavaScript single thread and an event loop.
Everyone, good evening. I'm happy to give you a presentation here. And this a little bit weird. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about JavaScript single thread and event loop in browser. And okay, before I start it, I want to give a brief introduction of myself and my company that I'm working for. Okay, I'm a software engineer and from One Korea, and I joined this company in the last year. And my hobbies are cooking, coding, and learning languages. Basically, I can speak, Chinese, Japanese, and English, and also, maybe I will learn some other language in the future. Okay, and the next is my company. Okay, my company's mission is to help people to create their own career. And right now we are collecting tons of employment data and realizing them to help HR department to hire people who they want. And also we hope our data could help people to find their next job easily. And specifically, we are providing 3 types of products. For example, the first one is One Career Cloud for HR department. And secondly is One Career for new graduates. And finally, we also have One Career Plus for mid-career recruitment. Okay, and Our product, One Korea, has been winning the second spot in the ranking of the most used software by students. Okay, back to our topic. So today I'm going to talk about JavaScript, single thread, and event loop. Here is the content I will cover. So first of all, out of blue, I want you guys to guess the outputs of the following codes. For example, the left side and right side. And the left side is quite easy, right? The console one will output 1. And for here, the delay is 2 seconds. So we got output 3. And after 3, we got output 2. We got 2. And what about for the other side? Okay, 1. And for the middle part of the code, the delay is 0 seconds, right? It seems that the output is 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Yeah, you're right. Let's check out the result. Oops, both results are 1, 3, 2. That's pretty weird, huh? Because the delay is 0, but we got 3 first. But why? I would like to explain this phenomenon with 3 steps. The first one is JavaScript is single thread, and there are 2 types of task or operation in JavaScript: synchronous and asynchronous tasks, and the way of browser how browser execute these kinds of tasks. Firstly, in fact, JavaScript is single thread. The main usage of JavaScript is to, handling the user interaction and manipulation of the DOM tree, which requires JavaScript has to be a single thread. But why? I think here's a good example. Think about there are 2 threads here. They are modifying the element in the same time. One is adding, one is deleting. And after both of the thread finish their job, the thread 1 would be think, oh my God, where's the element that I just added? Clearly, JavaScript has to be single to avoid these kinds of conflicts. Okay, now we already know that JavaScript is single thread, but there is a problem with single thread. Single thread means that JavaScript can only do one thing at a time. Say, if some tasks are very heavy or very time consuming, JavaScript cannot do the next job as soon as possible, which can cause some thread blocking. Say, this here, if JavaScript is single thread, the output 3 takes at least 2 seconds, right? So in real project, it will also cause some bad user experience, something like UI freezing or performance degradation. So how to solve these kinds of problem? One way is to separate these 2 kinds of operation. For the first one is, for the first type of task, we just let JavaScript to run the code immediately and wait for the result. On the other side, for async task, we just give them to the browser, and there is no need to wait the result. And when the JavaScript is available to do other things, the callback function will be picked up from the task queue and executed. But maybe you are thinking, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know this context. So let's do the simulation. Okay. So let's do a simulation for this block of code. Firstly, this is pretty easy, huh? This is a we ran it, and we got output 3. Here we already got output 1 and 3, and we still have some work left to do here. Okay, so after 2 seconds, the browser will push the inner function console log2 into the task queue, something like this. And now JavaScript are available to do other things, and he is free and he can do other jobs here. So JavaScript will pick up the inner function from the task queue and run it. And then we got output 2. So the point is that even though the delay is 0.0 seconds, the operation here, inner function, has to be pushed into the task queue. And by the way, the communication between the JavaScript and the task queue is called event loop. Okay, let's look back to the weird code again. First, we got output 1 here. And then there is a async operation. Even though the delay is 0 seconds, we still need to put these kinds of code into the task queue. And finally, we got output 3, and then we got output 2. So that is why we cannot get output 2 after output 3. Okay, here is the summary of my slide, and here's knowledge summary here, and some, these kinds of knowledge is useful for these kinds of scenarios, because sometimes it's really hard to understand how JavaScript works and how can we get these kinds of weird output, and also to prevent something like this thread blocking, it's better to get resources by async function or async operation. Okay, so thank you for listening. That's all. And finally, we are hiring. If you are interested, please check this code for more information. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So now we're about to get there some question from you, and I have one question. It was very, very, very interesting the topic, and then it was very easy to understand with all the pictures. And then I kind of personally curious about why did you choose this topic? Did you like face some problem on the work or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I'm a full stack engineer, and when I do some task on the front end, the basic debug method for me is to console log the output in the code, and sometimes I found that why I get some weird output, and I didn't understand why this happened. So I Google for console log, the inner principle for the console log, and then I got there is 2 kinds of task in the JavaScript, and because of the way of browser handle the two kinds of tasks is totally different, so we got a weird output here. And then yes, I just studied this knowledge. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was nice. That was very interesting. Anyone want to have a question? No one? Oh yeah, please. Yeah.
Technically, JavaScript is single thread and event loop, but recently, actually, JavaScript supports multi-threaded. But I'm not expert on this field, so I'm not sure if you know these parts.
You mean JavaScript has been
Multi-thread?
multi-thread
Yeah.
for like this year or?
Probably several years. I don't know.
Wow.
Because actually, I work. I write JavaScript on backend, and do not use those complicated functions.
Yeah.
Just what's that? What's that word? It's just annotation. Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. For after party, I kind of want to ask you that does anyone write a JavaScript in your job? Yeah, these people you can talk with about
much.
JavaScript.
Thank
later.
you so much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you very much. All right. So the next LT is from sorry. Gantao-san いない. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Ken-san. Yeah. Very sorry for that. Like some of the cancellation just happens. So okay. So we're gonna have a small group, but which means that like we can talk deeper. So I would like to have a lot of questions from you guys. So the design that Ken-san is about to is talk about small AI. It's very
It's
edge
small,
AI.
but actually that edge AI, I call that small AI, calls that it running on 32-bit small computer. Okay. First today the contents that I introduce myself, my occupation, and what I have developed personally, because my occupation is totally different from that my personal development, and also that I introduce that edge AI and my expectation for that in the future. Also that about AI model, and also that I introduced that the formal that is provided from that edge impulse that the company and also that the limitation of formal, what we can do and what we cannot do. And it's demo video for the formal. It's running on ESP32 and Sony's presence. Okay, let's start introduce myself. My occupation, I'm Excel and VBA developer in a security firm, actually that investment bank, and developing a trading booking system and tools to evaluate a trade. And then this is my, it's not my job, but I just develop a sample to the using that the trading system model with C++ and React.js. 5 years ago, I developed personally to introduce that the how we can use the React.js with and server-side C++. And then also that why pandemic, I changed my self to the development for the more hardware side. Then this is one of my first then my hobby that developing that the mechanism wheel robot that is running using that Raspberry Pi B4 and also that the React.js. And yeah, then I use the smartphone, but the connecting to that that mechanism wheel over the web socket. Okay, and this is my hobby, but what I will introduce is that the object detection AI model running on a microcomputer. That is a popular AI model, face detection, person detection, that we can use, but it's very difficult to running that on a microcomputer for the we can see that in TBCM eyesight, that the car is detecting that the person, that is the person detection, but it's very difficult to running. So then from Edge Impulse, that the company that introduced the formal. The formal is that the faster objects, more objects is a novel machine learning algorithm that brings object detection to highly constrained devices. Means that the very small microcomputer, let's count that the multiple objects and find their location in the image in real time using up to the 30 times less processing power and memory than MobileNet SSD or your version 5. That is from Edge Impulse website. Okay, then limitation of formal. Formal does not output bounding boxes. That is that for eyesight, like eyesight, it shows that the bounding box for the person in front of car. So then we cannot show that the boundary box, but it's enough for that AI system, because that the important is that the person is in front of car or not. It doesn't matter big or small. So then also that the formal works better if the objects have a smaller size. It's the even that the small size, like for example, if you try to find that some small bug, then you can find a small bug in on the picture. Also that the objects shouldn't be too close to each other. Then it needs to some distance between the objects, but the important is that we can run on 32-bit small machine. Okay, then this is the demo. Formal running with Seed Studio Shell ESP32S3 Sense. That is a 32-bit machine, and then also that the memory is 8 mega. Okay, I can show you this one. Okay, well, counting that the bolt and nut. It actually that the performance is 9 FPS for this machine, and then we can count that you can see that the nut and bolt. Okay, and then we can actually it's using that USB cable, but just it's supplied at the 5 volt power, and we can run it on a 3 volt. That is a minimum. Okay, also that the next. Then now this is the machine for the Seed Studio Shell ESP32 Essence. Then it has the processor is 240 megahertz, and it has 2 cores, very small, and the main memory is 8 megabyte 8 megabyte SRAM and 8 megabyte flash memory, and we can use the SD slot card. The camera is that the V2640. That is the very small one, and the size is that 1600 multiple 1200, and we can use that the Arduino IDE for development environment. Also, that the next one is that I can learn small AI on the very small machine from a Sony's presence. Then this is that demo. Okay, you can count that the board and not using that this small machine. Okay, then more detail about that machine. Yeah, you can see that this is that presence. You know that this year then JAXA sent that the small the robot on the moon, and then it send us that the picture on the moon, and then that is that the Suraku, that is that it uses that the same small presence machine. Okay. Also, that this is that how we can develop that by its prototype. Then first we use that breadboard to connecting that using harness, and then try to run it, and then next then I developed that the driver to the showing on the display, and then this is that the assembled machine. So then we can use that this small machine to run that object detection. So it's not necessary to the having that the big machine or Wi-Fi, or also that the Azure or AWS. We can run it with that the just small one battery with it. Okay, that's all from me.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Sorry. Let me take this. Thank you very much. Very insightful speak. Please give me applause. Thank you very much. And then I want you to have some question to Ken-san, but always I ask you everyone if the topic is AI. I wanna ask about AI. Do you guys use AI? Do you touch any AI? Please raise a hand. Of course, everyone. No, everyone. Anyone who doesn't touch AI at all? Okay, everyone touch it. Okay, I wanna know who touch mainly the cloud AI. No, or open. Okay, cloud AI one. Open AI two, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, okay, that's a main one. What about Perplexity? Yes. Anyone who didn't say anything? That okay. Anyone using other AI? Hmm? Gemini? Are you using Gemini? No. Okay. OpenAI is the winner. Okay, thanks. So, anyone want to have a question to Ken? I'm curious about your hobby. That like, do you have like any goal, or what do you want to do more on your hobby around this topic?
I want to make people surprised because that my major was that the art of law in university, and I don't have any experience for developing that such driver or hardware. But we can do that from that no experience, but just a challenge. Challenge is very important. That I want to show that if we do challenge, then we can make different life and change the life. Yeah, that's my goal.
Nice. Very nice, very encourageable comments. Anyone want to have a question? Nope. Thank you very much. Give applause. Thank you.
Also, I bring the same machine. After that, this presentation, then I can show you that machine.
Nice. Thank you very much.